Hello everyone, Jacquie Edwards here for Live at Lunchtime. Hopefully this is working. This is my second try and it still looks like my video's a bit, not working all that well. So hopefully you can hear me. I'll just kind of go ahead and see what happens. So thank you very much for joining me on this Friday for Live at Lunchtime. It's been a great short week for me, but lots of catching up to do and lots of planning because we're having our annual team meeting next week on Monday for our property management side of the business. So just trying to get all of our information together. So kind of what our goals are for next year. And what the team is going to look like. So exciting stuff. But today I want to talk about rent-to-rent contracts. I actually just tried to call my solicitor so I could get an update before I came on here because lots of you have been getting lots of emails and messages about rent-to-rent contracts. And I have been desperately waiting for my solicitor to get them finalized. So I provide the contracts that I use right now because they are written by my solicitor and therefore they are my solicitor's IP. So I can't, give out the contracts that I use because, well, they're not mine to share. I paid for kind of a single-use license, basically. But my solicitor is working on something that can be, just basically as a template that can be used by everyone that I can kind of give out to sell. So last time I spoke to him, he was just getting the terms and conditions together for using them because solicitors are quite cautious and they want to make sure that you understand exactly everything about how that contract is to be used. So hopefully that was supposed to be done a couple of weeks ago and we're still waiting. So I will put a little bit more pressure on him today that we should hopefully have done something by next week. I'll wait to hear what he says. Unfortunately, Friday is the day that they usually do a lot of completions on properties, so it's quite a busy day for the solicitors. But hopefully he'll get back to me, let me know what the status is, and we should be able to get something for you next week. So if you are looking for a rent-to-rent contract, stay tuned for that. Keep your eyes on renttorentacademy.co.uk because as soon as it's available, I'll post it there and I'll send a note out to everybody on my mailing list. So if you're not on the mailing list, just sign up. You can again do that on renttorentacademy.co.uk. On the very first page, just sign up for the 7-day e-course. And if you haven't done the 7-day e-course yet, that's amazing as well. So rent-to-rent contracts are coming soon. I highly recommend. And I always tell people you should have your contracts written up by a solicitor. It can be incredibly expensive to have that solicitor write a contract specifically for you. Normally the solicitor charges around kind of £500-600 plus VAT for kind of a rent-to-rent specific contract. We are going to be offering that significantly lower amount as a templated version from my solicitor as soon as he finishes them. So hopefully those will be here for next week. Otherwise, have a absolutely wonderful weekend. I'll come back next week on Monday and give you an update as to where we're at. And I'll also let you know how our annual team meeting went and give you some tips for what you should be thinking about for planning yours. Even if you don't already have a team, just some things that you should be putting together for 2017 for your business. So thank you very much for joining me. Have a great weekend and I'll see you next week.